beginning of Genesis 28, we see this interaction between Isaac and Jacob. Isaac is sending Jacob away to go find a wife with his family, Laban, and Esau overhears this. And in verse 6, it says, Esau knew that his father Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him away to find a wife, and that he had warned Jacob, you must not marry a Canaanite woman. And there's this resentment with Esau at this point. There's this like anger, this bitterness that is starting to really take root with Esau. And so he basically is going against his father's wishes. And he's like, oh, you don't want the family to marry a Canaanite woman? Oh, I'll show you. Verse 9 says this, so Esau visited his uncle Ishmael's family and married one of Ishmael's daughters. He went and married a Canaanite woman against his father's wishes because he's upset with how everything went down with the birthright that we saw in chapter 27. I'm reading this and I start thinking about, man, in my own life, how often do I let my resentment or my anger towards a situation impact how I act? And then I go out of my way sometimes to even do petty things or be disobedient specifically because I'm upset about how something is transpiring. You know, what would it look like for you today, rather than just responding from bitterness or resentment, to actually slow down and say, man, what is the right thing? Like, how should I be responding in this moment? Not what I think is fair or what I deserve, but what is right. And do something to make today count and see how God responds to that, where we now act out of obedience rather than acting for what we believe is in our best interest.